Mohammed Hussain from Hussain Foodie and Travel Blogger. Today I'm here. I've been invited to come to Whole Good Sports Club annual awards ceremony for the youth teams. So yes, I'm here today, and inshallah the ceremony is going to go well and we will enjoy.
سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى صدق الله العظيم.
Beautiful recitation by the young Yusuf and part of our under 15 teams. So once again, Assalamu alaikum everyone, and thank you for attending our annual awards evening. On behalf of All Green Sports Club committee, thank you for attending, and Sports Club. For anybody who's not aware, our club was founded in 2010, 15 years ago. We have just finished our 15th season, mashallah. All of you guys, especially the players, why do you love football? Right? It's not just the fact we can kick a ball. It's not just this humble after a big after a hard loss, how we can stay humble after a big win. All things that all of our teams, alhamdulillah, have experienced this year. Right? This season, a year of running, of training, of playing in the cold and wet, and playing in the recent heat. Team here has improved over the year, right? So whether you scored an amazing goal, you made a last-ditch tackle, or you just worked and encouraged your teammates, you've all, from behalf of all the coaches, you're really proud of all of you, and yes.
Assalamu alaikum, it's Mohammed Hussain, Foodie Don from Hussain Foodie Don Travel Blogger. Today I'm at an award ceremony with the Whole Green Sports Club. They've got the Youth Academy Awards. Just finished eating. The catering was done by, I think, it was done by Pack Catering. But today's food was quite disappointing, especially the meat buna. It didn't have any salt or flavour. I'm quite disappointed with that. Same goes with the starters. They haven't been brilliant too. Usually they are really, really good. So yeah, overall rating for the food I'm going to give is about 2.8 stars because it's been really, really poor. I'm being honest, as a foodie reviewer and a travel blogger and foodie blogger. So this is Mohammed Hussain, just bringing you the food catering review of Pack Catering. Alhamdulillah, good. Okay, let's try and get some calm now. Let's get going. I know it's coming up in Maghrib, so we are going to start. We'll do the first section. We'll start for Maghrib, and then we'll crack on. Okay? So Maghrib's in a few minutes. Before we to start the night,
Some of you may know, but most of you probably don't. Obviously, we have a number of sponsors, and this last year we've been spending a long time speaking and trying to find a strategic partner to work with us for the long term. And happy to say that we have signed a deal with the charity GRT, and we've got a number of the brothers from GRT, such as Atika and Shahid, who are here, and I'm going to call up to the stage Brother Shahid, who's one of the founders of GRT, just to talk a little bit about the charity, and then we're going to obviously start with the nice presentation after. So give Shahid a round of applause. For 5 minutes, and then we go from there. Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, football. It unites people together, it builds discipline, and the other thing that it does is it builds teamwork. Yeah? Without each individual player on the field, whether it's a goalkeeper, or it's a midfielder, whether it's the manager, without each of you guys in the position that you're in, you're either going to win a game or you'll be very good in defeating or defending a team that is very good. So, when we look at teams in the Premier League, for example, I'm a Liverpool supporter. Yeah? I also support Villa because I'm more of a Liverpool supporter. So with every single team in the Premier League, if you look at it, guys, some teams are very good and some teams are very scary. Teams like Bournemouth, maybe. Other teams that you might think, oh my God, these guys are very, very hard to get by. Look, it all depends on how you guys are building yourself. So, I wanted to speak about certain things here. One thing is, subhanAllah, look, if you do things, we're all Muslims here, alhamdulillah, yeah? And we know what's going on around the world. If you use your football, your skill, your body, your sweat, remember every pass that you make, every goal that you score, yeah, and every game that you win or lose, if you do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you've already won. You've already won, because by supporting Global Relief Trust, every time you guys take a board and you guys fundraise, some child is going to have a full stomach. So yeah? When we're buying a car, what do? We take the mechanic or the guy that's got the most knowledge about cars to buy the car. Yeah? When it comes to charities, you need to do the same due diligence. Very important that you do the same. He asked me about a few of the charities, and I completely says, I don't want to speak about nobody else. I'm going to answer for whatever we do on the ground. Yeah? So alhamdulillah, Global Relief Trust, with me and Iqbal over there, we traveled to Gaza in 2009 on a convoy, a long convoy from UK all the way to Gaza. It was 23 days. And what me and Iqbal saw on the ground, not just us, but there was about 300 people on that convoy, what we saw on the ground actually shocked us. Alhamdulillah, you guys are seeing this now in real time now. We saw the aftermath of it with our own eyes, subhanAllah. But we made a promise to the Gazans that we will never turn the lights on. And that's how GRT was born, subhanAllah. And we are very unique. A lot of charities might say this. We're absolutely unique in that sense. Because when we look for hadith, guys, we look for the most golden chain of narration from Prophet all the way down to
go straight into my group.
We do the same thing with your donation.
It's 2 minutes.
From yourselves all the way to the recipients, we actually see all through. How can we do that? We have our own ground stuff on the ground. So we don't rely on a partner or nobody else. We do everything ourselves. Alhamdulillah, I'm not just to speak about Gaza, but Gaza is our topic. We also work in Yemen, in Pakistan, in Kashmir, in Bangladesh, in many places. But one thing you have to understand, it depends on our team are like us, the way we think they're like that. Let me just give you an example of the team in Gaza. So in Gaza, the brother that we met in 2009, Brother Yusuf, he's our country manager in Gaza. Yeah? He's actually a paramedic. He's pulled out over 26,000 injured in his team. and over 16,000 martyrs. These are the kinds of guys we're working with on the ground. If they're dishonest, we've had it. Yeah? So keep on supporting. It's very important that you guys support, and it's a good partnership we've got with Shazad and all the team. Alhamdulillah, I reward them. And it's an honor for us. Look, guys, what I'm trying to say to you is do your due diligence on charities. There's a lot of charities out there. We're not saying we're the best. We are trying. Every single project we do, we learn from it. Yeah. And I'll give you another example why it's important to have your foot on the ground. Yeah. So when we do work on the ground, we actually go to a lot of deployments. I think every 8 weeks we're out on the ground. Every 8 weeks, religiously we're on the ground. Why? It's not because we don't trust our guys. It's because we've taken the amount upon our shoulders. So what we do is when we have a food parcel distribution, for example, yeah, we would go there randomly to a food distribution with a weighing machine. Why? Because we could check that the wholesaler, instead of saying 5 kilos, it's not 4.9 kilos. Yeah? Now, you could only do that if you take a little bit of admin and you make sure everything's done thoroughly. I know there's a lot of 100% donation policy charities out there. Now, I personally think with the 100%, there's certain charities that are fantastic. Yeah? I'm not going to mention the name, very good 100% donation charities. But there's certain charities that are not that good because they don't have that due diligence. Yeah? And in the Quran, we mentioned Surah Tawbah verse 60, you're allowed to take an admin. So have we got more taqwa than the Quran? So if you're allowed to take a bit of admin, the reason why you take a bit of admin is because of the fact that you can do the work properly and it's not just done anyhow. What we do is, after food distribution, we have teams in our office that speak Arabic, Urdu, Bangla, yeah? We will phone the recipient of your charity, and we will ask them that has that food been delivered in a good manner. I know the food's been delivered, but has it been delivered in a good manner? You know, was they rude to you? Yeah? It's easy to get this food possible. It's very easy to do that. And it happens in our countries. But these are the things that we can do when we work together, guys, yeah? So in every single project that we do, we learn from every single project. So it's amazing that you guys are playing football, and inshallah, you guys, some of you are going to be football stars, inshallah. Maybe one or two you might play for Liverpool. But let me tell you one thing, remember to respect your parents, first and foremost, because without your parents, you won't be here. I just lost my mother a few weeks back. So I wish I could get her back, anything. She was an amazing woman, she gave charity like wind. Alhamdulillah, but my dear youngsters, please respect your parents. Go home every single day, kiss your mom on the forehead, your dad's sitting at work, he comes back from work, he's sitting in the sofa, go and massage his neck. Encourage each other to pray. Guys, none of this matters, none of this football, and none of this charity matters if you cannot put your head down 5 times a day for the sake of Allah. None of this matters. So please pray your salah. When you're becoming superstars, guys, people are going to look at you guys, who's a Hussain, who's a Mohammed, and they will look at you as a role model. Yeah? Not like Mo Salah, sometimes he does Christmas trees and stuff, I apologize for that. But you're a role model. Yeah? So make sure that you're a role model, inshallah you guys be successful. Whether you're successful by playing football, remember with these guys what they're teaching you guys. Even if you're not successful in football, guess what they're teaching you? They're teaching you discipline. They're teaching you teamwork. It's very, very important. To the parents, please bring your kids in regularly to play football. Islamic events like this, the kids will go to that. Yeah? And look how quiet the kids are. Earlier on, they were making so much noise. Yeah? They're quiet. Because why? Because you know what? When you speak about Allah, the fitrah will automatically come forward and they will have to be quiet. It's not Allah. It's how you train them. So may Allah reward you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed the food. Jazakallah khair, Shazad. And you know what? This is not just an achievement for this dunya, guys. And you know, when you by playing football, you're not just.
Thank you, Brother Shahid. So, as we said, GRT are going to be our principal partners and sponsors for the next 2 seasons. So for all of you players, that means we are going to get a GRT sponsored kit, and we are going to get some GRT sponsored additional goodies, which we shall find out when the season starts. Right, we have run over into Maghrib, so we'll stop there. For the men, whoever want to pray, it's straight through here. Any women who like pray, prayer room is upstairs. Let's read Maghrib, and then we will restart after Maghrib, inshallah.
He has a warrior-like mentality, never wants to give up.
Stay there, stay there.
This season, 21 goals, Suleiman.
Who got most man of the matches throughout the season. It's been an absolute pleasure to manage him as well. Young Tala.
More the component. And Prophet said, always look after you, Mohammed, as well. So can I get somebody to represent myself? This brother there with the beard, you got the same beard as me. You could represent, yeah. This one here, you turn your head back. Wait, so you come here. You could represent me, you could be Shaheed for today. For the kids that are remaining, guys, one thing I need from you guys, we want you to be silent, because it's very important that you listen to your coaches. So it's important that you ask them to be silent and shut.
Call Kasim as well. Call Kasim as well.
He said you've got the same name. I think we've got the same head.
Right, we finish off with under nines. If we can call the two coaches, the managers, Kasim and Ghulam, to give them a small trophy to celebrate their season. Yes, you do. Right, if you can pass that on to them. There you go. And that one there, Ghulam. Thank you.
Look straight. Look at the camera.
For 3 years, for most of them for 2 years, and then for all of them for this season. And it's been an absolute journey. I think we've had some interesting results. We've had up and downs. We've tried to play a style of football which is really exciting, which for the last 2 years has been really, really successful. So last year, this team played in under nines, and we won this under nines league, and we won the under nines cup. So that most of the team moved up into under 11s. So there were 3/4 of this team were year 5s playing in a year 5, year 6 league. So pre-season, I sat down with my manager's team, and I said, and I talked to them, because a lot of these guys, so Isa, Imran, have managed under 11s, under 13s. I go, what am I in for? And they go, well, it's a big, the people here are big, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster. They play more physical, and with the best will in the world, my team aren't the biggest, aren't the strongest, don't play as physical. So we double down on a style of football. And alhamdulillah, for anybody who's here all season, and standing Shaheed, which is Brother Wahid here, will attest, we played a very, very competitive under 11 season, and we were towards the top all the way in the season, and in the last quarter, we put our foot to the pedal, and we actually shot ahead, and alhamdulillah, we actually won the league fairly convincingly in the end. So well done to the under 11s team. we've got some individuals. Under 11s, it was really, really difficult to pick individual awards. Just to pick on some of the highlights we talked about before, not only did we win the league, we scored the most goals. We had more people from our team score goals. We also conceded the least. We also, from a league perspective, we had Aiden, who was League Player of the Year, and we had Hussain, who won the Golden Gloves, was the top goalkeeper of the year. So it was a really, really difficult sport to fall. Right, so we will start with our Merit Award. Our Merit Award it goes to somebody who started our season really slow, but once he found his pace, he was an ever-present in the team. He became a version of Ashraf Hakimi, stuff from back to front, key tackles, would have a burst of pace up front, and scored some crucial goals. And the player is Yusuf Khalid. That's the captain's job.
Everyone gets to pick me.
Captain's job. Stand over there. Okay, right. Stand over there for me, please. Thank you. Right, and going on to our top goal scorer. So our top goal scorer for the last 2 seasons has been the same gentleman who 2 years ago, first year he played in the league, he finished top goal scorer, he scored 28 goals. This season, he finished, like I said, it's a very competitive league. He finished 4th, I believe, but he was our top goal scorer with 28 goals again, which is an amazing achievement in the 11s. It was Aidan Dean. Well done. Well done. Come here. All right, wait over there for me.
Look straight.
Was an overwhelming pick. This is somebody who joined us last season and instantly became a backbone and fixture of the team. He led the team from the back all season and contributed to this amazing back line and the defensive record we had. He also also contributed with some key goals. That is Mr. Daniel Khan. Give him a round of applause. Well done.
Look straight.
When I sat with the management team, we talked about this the longest with all of them, because this was a very, very, very difficult pick and it was a collective decision in the end. But we came to a consensus. So this was a player who, 2nd year playing in the league, 1st year playing with myself, who played several positions really well, excelled in one position, scored 16 goals for us all season, was man of the match several times. In particular, if I remember, our nearest rivals, again against our nearest rivals, Nest, which was a title decider, I think 2nd or 3rd game to the end, he absolutely took this game by the scruff of the neck and man-marked the opposition out and scored a hat-trick as well. That is the one and only.
Oh yeah. Okay. Before we move on, we're going to give Coach Shazza his trophy for all his hard work. I think in the whole club he does the most work, not just on the pitch, but at home on hours and hours on the computer, all that admin stuff. None of this would be possible without him. So I want everyone to give him a round of applause. And I've got the best team out Okay, I'm the Crowds manager. Unfortunately, our league doesn't have an under 12 division, so we had to play a year up against under 13s, where we actually entered 2 teams, an A team and a B team. My team was the B team, and we wanted to represent Palestine as well, so we also changed our name to Whole Green Sports Palestine.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, we were a team of year 7s playing against year 8s, who were older, bigger, faster, but we still managed to finish 3rd, alhamdulillah. And then also, when we finally got to play our own age, under 12s, in the tournament, we smoked them. Simple as that. We played teams like Solihull Moors, teams in Division 1, 2 and the Premier Division, and it was light work. And that shows how much hard work they put in playing against all the kids to be able to play against under 12s. So I want my whole team to come up and collect their medal. Today is top goal scorer. Unfortunately, our top goal scorer isn't here, but let me just tell you a bit about him. So this season, he scored some absolutely amazing goals. One of his goals, it was a long kick from our goalkeeper. He could go in the air, he let the ball bounce, he turned outside the box, smashed it on the volley. Right now, he's probably having a better time because he's in Belgium right now, so he might be there laying on the beach. Yeah, I'd like our captain Hussain to come and collect it on his behalf.
Yeah, leave that here anyway. Okay, yeah.
The season. So this player, when he first came, he was very quiet. He still is quiet, but when he first started, he wouldn't talk to anyone. It took him a bit of time to get used to everyone, build chemistry and make friends. He also, last season, he went to Pakistan, so when he came back, his fitness was a bit off. But alhamdulillah, he worked very, very hard, and he made sure he went from reserve all the way to starting spots. And he eventually won our Players' Player of the Season. Also, in the tournament I was talking about, he was our best player, and the rest of the boys respect him so much that was more or less, probably 90% of the votes when it came to Players' Player of the Season, and that's Ismail. So well done, Ismail.
Come on, Ismail.
So this player, sometimes he's the best player on the pitch. Everyone has to laugh when you see them. now you're going to slide because everyone's looking at you.
Relax.
Okay, so the merit player of the season, sometimes he's the best player on the pitch. Other times, he's saying something stupid to the referee and he's coming up to pick with a yellow card. Yeah? If I could describe him like a player, I'll say Lisandro Martinez, small.
Look straight.
Every head turning when I roll, no lie. Got the keys to the game and the pedal to the floor. This car's a masterpiece and I'm keeping the score. Oh, keep it rolling, rolling, that car's controlling.
Whether that's right wing, right back, striker, centre mid, and he does all the work, okay? This season, defensively, he's been amazing. And the next thing you know in the tournament, I don't know what he'd been eating, but he come out like Terry Henry with some of the shots he was scoring was absolutely incredible. I've told him that if you add this defensive work and attacking work together, mashallah, you'll be one of the best players of the whole of Go Green. Forget my team, the whole of Go Green. Because mashallah, he's had a brilliant season, and I think he's only getting better. And that's our manager's player of the season, saying
This car's my baby, keep her polished every night. Ooh, that shines so tight, polished up, ready for the night. Windows tinted, let them wonder who's inside. This ride's my throne and I'm taking it in stride. From the curves to the birds, a lover's design. Every mile I drive, man, this car feels divine.
Over to you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. We've got two Imrans, so for the confusion. So we've got Imran is actually a referee.
One of the sponsors for Safe Wheels with our adults team. I know he's camera shy, he's gonna come out. Chucky, you wanna come out? Come on. Chuck, come on. Okay, let's get back to football. So last season, after the awards, we left a message out with my team, especially this season we're going to win the league. And
Inshallah.
we did do that. And the main thing, we've done it unbeaten. So it's a team effort. First of all, thank all the coaches, Goalscorer and Imran's been coming towards the last half of the season, helping out as well. So without them, it wouldn't be possible. So I thank them. So please do applause for them, please. Yeah? Let's start off with their main award. The player that started this season. So he, a lot of other coaches thought they didn't expect him to be in the squad, and he proved everyone wrong. So as the season got by, he got stronger and stronger. I think he got about 6-7 goals and a few assists. He's not here today. He's in Canada.
2 minutes and it's your turn.
Give him some collector's trophy. It's earned. Next award is top goal scorer. He's only got 59 goals.
Only.
Only, yeah. So next season his target is 80. And I think that's possible with him. So,
how many games? 18.
He's got the records for all 80 teams. The next award is Player of the Season. So he's been all like that, especially the Liverpool fans. So Jan, come out.
Voilà, Jan.
Player of the season is a player that's played out through the whole season. He's led the team, especially the hardest game of the season against Esau's team. I think it was nearly the half time. He made the difference, second half scoring. I think it was 2 goals, if I remember that right. He scored the most important goal. It was unbelievable.
Let's go. Yeah. So we'll give us the other one. Right, no, carry on. Okay, get you guys in after this one and do one together, yeah?
Please.
As in, put them in the middle and then get your coaches closer. Take one. Thank you. Imran, Khalid, come on. And second Imran. Big Imran, I was going to say, right? Stand here, take one. I team that I've had the pleasure of managing alongside Sajid. Sajid is unfortunately has been called in, he's had an emergency, he's had to fly off to Pakistan this week, so I'll be talking on his behalf. But it's a team that for first year we played together. This was a year 9, year 10 team. Some of these guys have played under 13s the year before. Most of them is the first time they have played league football. So bringing them together was a big task over the summer, getting them up to a understanding of how to play league football, how to play together, how to support each other. And we started, to be fair, if they're honest with themselves, we started really slow. First game we were winning 2-0 and we eventually fell to a 6-3 defeat. But then we started picking up results, and then from there we suddenly found a formation where we skyrocketed through the second half of the season. We finished by winning the league fairly convincingly. We scored the most goals. We conceded the least in terms of individual awards. We were lucky and we were blessed to have the league's top goal scorer, the league's player of the year, and the league's Golden Gloves, the top goalkeeper within our squad. So let's give them a big round of applause. Can we get out under 15s up to get their medals? Yeah, let's go. Alright. 15s, get up, you get your medals. Bilal's actually listening. Right, 1 second. Get them here. Come in and then stand over there for us, yeah? Stand over there for us. Go. Okay, medal. Bilal, keep. This is something myself and Sajid and other coaches sat down. There's a player who first year he played for us. He played several positions. He excelled in several positions. He's one of the most adaptable, effective players. He ended the season on 16 goals for us from left back, and that is Ibrahim Abu. Player. So our player's player again was voted by the players. This is undoubtedly the most popular player at the club. Again, another one of the most talented players at the club. You see him how he play, and he plays effortlessly as a coach. He frustrates me because you're thinking he's got more to give, but then he pulls out an assist from 40 yards, he pangs a shot from, or he does a cross-field pass, he puts in a tackle. He's just an amazing all-round player and an all-round good egg. It is the one and only captain, Sammy. And as a discussion, was part of many discussions myself and Coach Sarge and other coaches had. It's a player who first year with us, who before he came, there was when you think of a time before a player and a time after the player, the fortunes of the team, when we track it back, changed when this player joined our team. He came late, but straight away he was of sufficient quality that he came into our team. He led by example. For anybody who has seen him on the pitch, a set piece comes and suddenly he's the quickest player on the pitch, right? He goes running 50 yards from back to front. His main job is centre defence. And for the team, they probably already know, is the one and only Haroon.
From the under 9 to under 15, there's only one player who won this award. This is the Club's Man Award, and the reason why I'm giving it is because I live, breathe and die all green. Yeah? And this player, when he bleeds, he doesn't bleed red, he bleeds whole green. He puts in so much hours, he comes training early, every single session, he has set up the pitches, he has coach. When Imran is coming late all the time, yeah, he has coaches keep for the first 20 minutes, doing his job for him. Yeah? This is why they probably won the league. The Club's Man. Okay? He puts in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and mashallah, I know myself, I know his parents are very proud of him.
Golden Gloves.
Kept the most clean sheets in the league this season.
2 years in a row.
And he got the Golden Glove, and that's my brother, Ibrahim Khan.
2 years in a row, Golden Gloves.
Oh yeah, by the way, 2 years in a row, Golden Gloves. Hussain got catching up to do.
Alright, stand there.
Who are raising a lot of money for Palestine, Yemen, Kashmir, loads of different countries, and we're proud to represent them. And alhamdulillah, together, hopefully this year raised £14,000.
So far.
Many of the kids raised a lot of money as well. So every team from the under 9s all the way to under 15s, there were a few children who raised a lot of money, and we want to give special recognition for. I'm going to call them up together, and I want a massive round of applause for these children.
Do not be despondent in defeat. It's similar to the advice that is given in the Holy Quran, right? We do not get victories, do not go to the head. Defeats do not go to the heart. But we take them all as an even keel, and we look to be improved, right? What I say to my team, and they will be sick of me saying this, is stay humble, stay hungry. We do not step on the pitch being arrogant. We do not step on the pitch thinking we are not going to win, we are not going to do well. We give ourselves the maximum opportunity. So irrespective of who steps on that pitch, when we have that whole green shirt on, we have our brothers next to us, we try our best, and inshallah to our sponsors, to our host today, Beer Lounge, to obviously all the players and all their families. I think the whole green of any football club, any sports club is made up of their members, and I genuinely, the reason I put a lot of time and effort and heart into this club is because I genuinely believe we have something very special at our club. And it's something we've nurtured, or I've helped nurture over the last several years, but we can see the fruits of it today, right? We're not the most boastful club. We do not share, and we do not publicize a lot of our victories, even though I think we should. But the facts speak for themselves. Over the last 3 seasons, our youth teams have won, I believe, 8 league and different tournaments across their age groups. And inshallah, season ahead, we'll double that. Right, we've talked a lot about football today. We've talked about its influences in life and in my life and in your lives. And I think Shahid said it well, it's a common language that we all speak, right? So irrespective, and the biggest, and again, I'm a lot older than than all of you players, but I've met people on a football pitch from all walks of life. I've made friends for life on a football pitch. I've learned lessons on a football pitch that are nothing to do with kicking a ball. And it's absolutely why I am so passionate about what we do as a club, because it's about teaching all of these kids a lot more than just kicking a football. It's about discipline, it's about attaining standards, it's about continued effort, it's about making them get up or them wanting to get up to come to training when it's cold, when it's wet, when they don't feel like it, when they'd rather be on Fortnite or on YouTube. Right? All of that stuff, it gets together, and the results are all those trophies over there and all those medals.
Yeah, we have some food left over, so if anyone wants to take any food, they're just bagging it up in the kitchen, so if anyone wants to take any food, we can take it off. But thank everyone for coming, parents, children, for those who didn't win a trophy this year, inshallah, work harder and next year that might be you. And for those who did win a trophy, inshallah you keep working hard, and inshallah you win it again. Win it again next year. Ahmad, unfortunately no hope for you. Okay, thank you.